I come from a long line of immigrants. I'm originally from San Diego in California, and my family has historically lived in that community so that we could easily access our family members who are on the other side of the border. I'm fascinated with the political formation of human beings. That's what community organizing is about. It's about human beings who are obsessed with the political formation of other human beings. We recognize that in order to change our living conditions, we need power. I'm a community organizer and the director of Power Building at Comunidades Unidas, an immigrant rights organization that has been fighting to improve the lives of immigrants for the last 25 years here in Utah. Like in many power building organizations, we focus our time and our effort and our energy on identifying community members who are interested in having power to change their living conditions. And we provide them with the skills necessary in order to do so. I spend a lot of time going and knocking on doors, meeting community members where they're at, sometimes literally where they live, where they pray, where they take their kids to school. I spend a lot of time in those places because I want to learn what community members envision for themselves, for their community. I believe that we, the people, are the only ones who truly understand what we need for ourselves and our community. That's at the heart of the work that I have to do. It's helping human beings realign their relationship to power. Every day, working class people coming to understand that power is making themselves and making the ones that they care about matter in this world. My mom has definitely been one of my key mentors. She is one of the most intelligent human beings that I've ever met. Growing up, I was always really frustrated because she spent a lot of time at my schools. She was always going to the PTA meetings. She was always staying to the after-school activities. Sometimes she was sitting in my classroom next to me. And I remember telling her one time I was so frustrated. I was like, why are you always showing up to the PTA meetings? You're the only parent who ever keeps showing up. And she was like, that's exactly why I have to show up. So that was really formative for me growing up. Seeing her politically engaged made me want to become politically engaged. My inspiration is my leaders. After so many years of going out and recruiting community members to launch campaigns through which they could have the opportunity to develop their leadership skills and their political capabilities, I have come across so many wonderful human beings who have so many talents, who have so much energy, who have so much joy, and who have such an interest in really having a hand at shaping their community. So that's how I first got connected with the Girl Scouts of Utah. It was through this mutual understanding that our programs are really meant to develop the leadership skills. I think one of the wonderful things about Utah is that this is a state filled with people who care about each other. But I think that there's an opportunity for us to continue teaching each other and our loved ones and our kiddos why that is so important, because without that, there's no real possibility of us continuing to build upon everything that everyone who came before us already has. So I'm really hoping that we will lean into each other. And in that process, to not forget about immigrants who oftentimes find it really hard to feel welcome, to feel wanted, to feel respected, not just tolerated.